game changer meant just doing what you do better than anyone else. We didn't invent butchery, but I believe we can perfect it and constantly improve on it. And that's really where we put our flag in the sand and told our franchisees, this is what you're striving for. And that, I believe, is what changed the game in our environment. Really, Game Changer is looking at something that maybe we've just taken for granted for years and looking at how you can do it differently or how you can do it better. So OBC started some 34 years ago selling chicken products in mainly commuter markets and then in township communities as well, and literally focusing on all components of chicken, and it would be not only the bone-in chicken but all the offal products and the livers and the gizzards and necks and the walkie-talkies and etc. etc. But as the business grew and over the years it's evolved into sort of a food supermarket where we've also introduced the butchery component, and in our stores we stock commodities and basic food stuff and a lot of lines that resonate with our market but also resonate with hawkers, etc. A lot of our products get bought in our business and then they get traded on the streets by independent entrepreneurs that trade the products in their communities as such. But what's really exciting about OBC is that it's competing in an environment where major multinationals compete, and as a small independent, we're holding our head high and we're competing quite aggressively with the bigger chains. And with less than 100 stores, as you can imagine, to compete aggressively with the bigger groups and the national chains is, in my humble opinion, quite an accomplishment, and we hope to just do that better as we get bigger. The franchise system is a wholly owned business by an entrepreneur. We provide all the support. We hold people's hands right from the outset in terms of setting up the store for them. We then go through extensive training in one of our existing stores. We assist the franchisee opening the business, and we hold their hand right through into a couple of weeks after opening, where we've got specialized training teams to ensure that the franchisee is not just left alone once the door opens. And then obviously we've got a distribution center here which supplies the bulk of the products to our franchisees. Hence, we can have the full range delivered nationally, and we can advertise nationally, always at the same price, because we provide the stability of a consistent pricing nationally. But it really is about getting people into their own business and providing them support to succeed. I don't see our business as selling commodities. Our business is growing entrepreneurs, and that's why we've put so much into training, why we've put so much into training our own team and getting guys that are passionate about training and growing people. So that's one of the big excitements in my life, is seeing a person going into their business, their own, and growing from there, and that's probably better than any bottom line profits that we see at most times. So. Lessons that I've learned as a company, as an individual, is recognize your mistakes early and learn that your first loss is always your best loss. Don't keep on going at something that's not working. Identify the mistakes, shift quickly, adapt, and if necessary, reinvent it immediately. Because sometimes it's not a bad idea, maybe it's just the implementation that's incorrectly. You know, a good idea is only as good as its implementation. And if it's not working, kill it quickly and move on to something new and something better and something that the market responds to. Starting a business is tough. I often tell everybody that I meet that don't focus on the chaos, focus on the opportunity, because I do believe in chaos there's opportunity. The reality is, if you have a dream and you don't take that first step, you're always going to have the what if. So I'd rather encourage people to do their best, even if they fail. So I'd rather try my best and fail than not try at all. Keep in mind that the future does belong to the brave. And if you don't take that first step, then you'll always live with the what if.